I wonder if you can hear me now.
Oh, yeah. No. We can hear you. So welcome, Dennis. Howdy.
Howdy. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Welcome to our class.
Here, only ladies.
You are happy man between all ladies.
That is the happiest situation I can imagine.
So how are you doing, Dennis?
I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. How's the weather over there?
Here in Texas, it is 9 a.m. It is sunny and hot.
9 a.m.
Yes, it's the morning in Texas.
It's the morning. I hope that we are not disturbing you.
No, I usually wake up at 5 a.m.
Really? Wow. What are you doing at 5?
I continue.
Sorry?
It is a very old habit that I just continue.
So, Dennis, can you tell us about the US? Because we are really interested about this. And you can tell about the culture or about the people in general.
Well, as you are aware, and you know, the U.S. is a large country with many cultures within it. I grew up in the mountains of Utah, and it is much different than here in the flat plains of Texas. The culture here is very cowboy in Texas. They love to say, I am not American, I am Texan. I'm an older guy. I'm not so much on social media as many young people. Most of their social media experience still falls within their American friends, their American interests, and the American groups. Some Americans, including myself, enjoy going abroad, enjoy living abroad, enjoy interacting with other countries. Someone speaks many languages. What is the word for that? The answer is multilingual.
Yeah.
Okay. So if he speaks 3 languages, what would you call him? Trilingual. Good. If someone speaks 2 languages, what do you call him? Bilingual. If a man speaks 1 language, what do you call him? American.
As far as I know, you are planning to visit Turkey, right?
Yes, I am going to Georgia, Tbilisi, to finish a master's degree. But on the way to Tbilisi, I must stop in Istanbul because it is my favorite city in the world.
And for how long are you going to stay here? I mean, in Turkey?
I was thinking maybe a week.
Oh, that would be great.
I plan to take a bus and probably stop in Çankırı again.
Çankırı again, really?
Visit my old friends in Çankırı.
So you're gonna visit them?
I think so.
It's Sparta.
Right, Sparta. I looked on the map. I want to avoid, normally I would love to go to Antalya, but right now I would like to avoid Antalya, naturally.
Yeah, because of the fire.
Yes, so I hoped to go through Sparta, but now I'm not sure how I would manage that. I grew up.
If you will want to go to US, which state you will recommend for?
Visiting the United States, I believe they would find a lot of entertainment in California. If you like nature, then places in the West like Colorado, Utah, Idaho, lots of forests and mountains, and you can swim and boat in the rivers and lakes. You enjoy more things like Disneyland type parks. Florida, the ocean. Tell people it is more interesting to visit Canada.
Oh, of course. And have you met, Dennis, have you met before any Turkmen guys over there in US?
Yeah.
Really?
In Çankırı, I had 2 students from.
Yeah, I mean in US.
Never. I wonder if there are any.
Sorry?
I wonder if there are any Turkmen.
Yes, there are. In Florida, I have one friend. She's living with her family there.
Okay. Florida is a very popular place for immigrants from other countries. The weather is wonderful. Florida is a popular place for new Americans, for people that immigrate here. I think it's mostly the weather.
Everybody wants to visit US, and which ways we can go there, except from the green card?
Well, more foreign people are here because of student IDs, student visa than any other. For people who are in the medical or computer industry, work visas are very common also.
Work visas.
It is more difficult to get a tourist visa than a student visa.
Okay. Girls, do you have any questions?
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prepared one question. If you want to answer, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay. Have you lived in other countries? If so, how would you compare life in America with other countries?
I am the wrong American to ask because I love living abroad more than America. My first experience living abroad is when I went to study in Japan in 1981. And I stayed there until 1990. And I love Japan. I have visited other countries, but I have only lived in Japan, Turkey, and Georgia.
Yeah, Turkey.
Each of those countries I prefer to living in than Texas. Because I love the adventure of living abroad. Texas is nice. It's good weather. Everything is wonderful, you know. But
forever there, I think his own homeland is better, beautiful.
I think most people would agree with you. I repeat again, I'm the wrong person to ask because I really enjoy living abroad. But I think most Americans would agree with you that your own country is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Dilfuza, for your question. Do you have any?
Thank you for the. No.
Okay.
Is everybody? Are the other two students from Turkey? Is this?
No, we are all Turkmen here.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Okay.
But living in other countries.
Yeah. For example, Dilfuza, she is now in China. She studies there.
Oh, China is so interesting.
Yeah.
My bachelor's degree is Eastern Asian Studies. I lived in Japan, but of course I visited China and much of Southeast Asia. I love the culture of East Asia.
The most interesting culture in the world, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what part of China are you living?
In Beijing.
Oh, that especially interesting. I only visited the regions around Hong Kong and Macau. It was easier to fly there from Japan than other places, but I loved visiting China.
Thanks. Yeah. What is your stereotype about my country?
Yeah, about the Turkmenistan.
That is okay. Good question. And because Americans have stereotypes of many countries,
Yeah.
but I can tell you right now, again, because Americans are so isolated and ignorant of other countries, an American would not have a stereotype of Turkmenistan.
Really?
They would say, oh, is Turkmenistan near Afghanistan? Is it near Uzbekistan?
It's the fundamental
general
difference.
idea of where it is, but they don't know, are they Asian? Are they Muslim? Are they European? Most Americans would not know.
History of our country is more than 4,000 years, and more countries don't know about that, you know.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Yeah.
She knows the history very well.
Currently, I am trying to get a master's degree in Georgia. It is the master's in Caucasian and Eurasian studies. And we did study quite a bit about Turkmenistan in my last semester. And it is my hope that I can teach here at maybe college levels about Caucasian and Eurasian countries.
Marie, Merv, Margush.
Mara region. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the real oldest city in our country, you know, that region, Mara region, and even the Silk Road, if you heard about this, it was also.
Yes, the Silk Road specifically is one of my favorite subjects and topics in studies. I love that era. I love the time of when the Turkic people were leaving the Altai region of Asia and moving westward into the Ural Mountains, Turkmenistan. Just, for example, in Turkmenistan, they speak a similar language.
It's our language.
It is not Turkish, but it is the Turkic family, if I understand correctly.
Yeah.
Turkey country, Turkey speak about 70 or 60% our languages, you know.
They are using our old words, you know, but our language is the same, the similar, but even we have the different words. But anyway, we can understand each other.
Right. I cannot understand German speakers, but English and German are in the same Germanic family, the same Germanic family of languages. But I speak no German, nor can I understand Germans. But English is in the Germanic family. As I understand, Turkmeni and Turkish are in the same Turkic family, but not understandable.
Sometimes I'm watching different kinds of videos about environment, and it is so sad that the ocean, there is a big pollution, you know. In India also, there are a big area of ocean is in dustbin, and under the water they
Hi.
Mehri.
Sooner or later, all people die.
Bilen, you're also here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good evening, everyone, again.
Good evening, Bilen. Do you have any questions to Dennis?
Of course, I have. I have prepared some questions, but guys, already asked him.
Oh. Okay. Good question.
In Sochi.
I would like to go there.
He's in Russia now. Bilen, are you in Russia, right?
Yes, by the way, I live in Russia now.
Oh,
and
where
I
do you live?
Teacher of Saratov.
Saratov.
Do you teach English at university, at school, or on the internet?
When I taught English before, it was at university. But for 2 years, I have not taught anywhere. I have never tried to teach on the internet. It seems the wave of the future, but I have never tried.
Yeah, but you know, it's much more easier than the real class.
Yeah.
Maybe I should look into that when I get there. Maybe I should look into internet teaching.
Yeah.
Right now I live in China and I'm studying in China. So I'm getting my bachelor's degree right now. So for my master's degree, if I want to go to America, can I transfer there from here, China? Then is it depend on country's relations or not else? Or then the third question is, how can we apply, and which university can you recommend for me for transfer there to study there? Or and the last one is, can you talk about scholarships also, please? Because right now here I got a scholarship, so you know, if you have a scholarship, it's a little bit cheaper to live here, right? So in America also must be have a must be some kind of scholarships, right? So can you talk about?
Yes. Well, to answer those questions, first, it depends more on which university you are studying at and which university you are trying to get to than the country itself. Whether the relations of the country are good or not is not as important as the university's stature. It also depends very closely on what subject you are studying. Right now in America, engineering and computer students are much more welcome than liberal arts, for example. But that again depends on the university. Scholarships are available through those universities. For example.
Okay. So Dennis, can you tell us